When we reach the later chapters of our lives, something incredible happens. We no longer chase the noise of the world. We start listening to the quiet voice within. We begin to understand that not every truth must be spoken, not every secret must be shared, and not every person deserves access to our inner world. Growing older doesn't just mean adding years to life. It means gaining the courage to live wisely. In youth, we speak to impress. In old age, we speak to express. But the wisest among us learn something even deeper: when to stay silent. So today, I want to share with you the 8 things that in old age you must never share with anyone. Not out of pride or fear, but out of deep respect for your peace, your dignity, and your legacy. Let's begin. Number 1, never share your medical problems publicly. Your health is sacred. In old age, it's natural to face illness, aches, and fatigue. But remember, not everyone deserves to know the details of your struggle. Too often, people begin to define you by your ailments rather than your spirit. They see your weakness, not your will. You don't need to broadcast every doctor's visit, every pain, every prescription. Discuss it only with those who can truly help. Your doctor, a trusted loved one, or a close friend who genuinely cares. The rest of the world does not need your suffering as conversation. When you constantly speak of your pain, it can start to grow in your mind. You relive it through your words. But when you focus your speech on gratitude, resilience, and small joys, you strengthen the body through the spirit. Yes, you may have health issues, but remember, you are not your illness. You are the courage that carries it. You are the light that still shines through it. So protect your strength by guarding your health story. Share your hope more than your hurt, because what you speak, you strengthen. Number 2, in old age, never share the depth of your savings. In old age, money becomes more than numbers. It becomes your shield, your independence, your quiet comfort. Never tell anyone how much you've saved, how much you own, or where your wealth lies. Why? Because when people know your financial worth, they stop seeing you. They start seeing what they can take. Even within families, intentions can blur. Sometimes love turns into expectation and generosity becomes obligation. You must protect your dignity by keeping your finances private. You worked a lifetime to earn your stability. Don't let careless talk invite manipulation or guilt. Remember, silence about money is not secrecy. It's wisdom. You don't owe anyone an explanation for what you've earned or how you spend it. True peace in old age comes when your resources are respected. And that respect begins with your own discretion. Live quietly. Provide where your heart allows. And let your financial strength whisper, not shout. Because the more silent your wealth, the more powerful it becomes. Not in the bank, but in your soul. Number 3, never share the regrets of your past. In your later years, you may sit quietly and remember the opportunities missed, the words unsaid, the mistakes made. Regret is a heavy stone to carry, but sharing it too often makes it heavier, not lighter. When you constantly revisit your past failures, you anchor yourself there. Never share your regrets with everyone. Speak of lessons, not lamentations, because people rarely understand the journey behind your choices. They only see the outcome. They might judge what they could never endure. Instead, carry your regrets as teachers. Every misstep was a message. Every wrong turn led you to wisdom. You are not defined by what you did wrong. You are shaped by what you learned afterward. Share your experience, not your sorrow. When you tell a younger person about your past, do it to guide them, not to burden them. Do it from strength, not from pain. The past has already taught you what it needed to. Don't keep reopening the book. Close it gently with gratitude. Look at the life you have now, the wisdom, the strength, the survival. That is your victory. Number 4, never share your future plans and next moves. Even in old age, your dreams are alive. You might want to move somewhere peaceful, invest in something meaningful, or begin a new hobby that excites your soul. But remember this truth: dreams lose power when you talk too much about them. Silence protects vision. When you announce every step before taking it, you invite the energy of others. their doubts, their envy, their opinions, and all of that drains your momentum. Move in silence. Work quietly. Let people see results, not blueprints. Your next step doesn't need validation. It needs protection. In youth, we crave attention for our plans. In old age, we crave peace for our purpose. Let your actions surprise others. Let your progress speak softly but clearly. Remember, a seed grows underground before it touches the sun. So, keep your next move buried in patience and privacy until it blooms. Not everyone will understand your ambition at 70 or 80, but you don't need them to. You only need to know that your heart still beats with purpose, and that is enough. Number 5. Never share every detail of your personal life. Your life story, its triumphs, heartbreaks, struggles, and secrets, is your sacred autobiography. Not everyone deserves access to its pages. In your later years, you may feel tempted to overshare, to seek connection through stories. But be careful. The more people know, the more they interpret, and interpretation is rarely accurate. Keep a part of yourself hidden, not from fear, but from self-respect. You don't owe explanations for every decision, every failure, every dream. Those who love you truly don't need details. They feel your essence. People change, and so does their loyalty. What you reveal today may be used tomorrow in judgment or gossip. Protect your dignity. Keep your sacred moments private. Mystery is not deception. It is wisdom. The wise know that peace grows in privacy. When you leave this world, let some parts of you remain untold, something only your soul and your Creator understand. That is how you keep your life pure, poetic, and yours alone. Number 6. Never share the depth of your kindness. Real kindness doesn't advertise itself. In youth, people post about their good deeds to be praised. In old age, wisdom whispers, do good and move on. When you talk too much about how generous or selfless you've been, your kindness loses its purity. It becomes performance. True compassion doesn't need applause. It only needs intention. Give quietly. Help someone who can't repay you. Offer your time, your patience, your smile, and never expect recognition. The world may never notice, but your soul will. And more importantly, by keeping your kindness private, you protect yourself. Because when people see your giving nature, some will take advantage. They will come not for your company, but for your benefits. So help but set boundaries. Love but protect your peace. Serve but don't surrender your spirit. In old age, silent kindness becomes the highest form of wisdom. An act of faith that says, I don't need anyone to see me. I only need to know that I did right. Because kindness that needs no witness is divine. Number 7, never share your family conflicts. Every family has its battles. Every home has its hidden ache. But the wise elder learns one truth. Some wounds heal best in silence. When you speak too freely about your family's troubles to neighbors, to relatives, to friends, you do not heal them. You expose them. And the world rarely offers sympathy. It offers judgment. Guard your family's dignity like a sacred flame. You might have disagreements with your children, misunderstandings with your siblings, or pain that runs deep. But keep it within the circle of those who must know. Because once you open those doors to the world, you invite gossip, comparison, and interference. Silence does not mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing peace over noise. It means loving your family enough to protect them even in their mistakes. It means being the calm in their storm, not the storm itself. Remember, your role as an elder is not to expose. It's to heal, to hold, to guide. Speak less of their failures and more of their strengths. Let your home be your sacred ground and never let the outside world feed on your family's pain. Number 8, never share what others have confided in you. Trust is sacred, especially in old age. When someone shares their secret with you, they are not giving you information. They are giving you faith. Guard it, never break it. Many people talk too much under the illusion of honesty. But revealing what someone told you in confidence doesn't make you truthful. It makes you unreliable. And reliability is the last great virtue of an elder. You've lived long enough to know how words can destroy. How one careless sentence can ruin a bond built over years. That's why the wise speak less, not because they have nothing to say, but because they understand the power of silence. When you keep someone's secret, you keep your honor. When you protect another's vulnerability, you strengthen your own integrity. Be remembered as the one who never betrayed a trust. The world is full of noise and exposure. Be the rare soul who protects what is sacred. Because when you carry